This was an immaculate game, and we're going to go ahead and break down the strategy of why NA is a land of champions again and why Optic brought home the championship for us here in NA. So on top of that, I'm going to go ahead and test you, the viewers, so stick around till the end of the video to see how you compare in terms of game sense in relation to these pros at VCT Iceland. So let's get right into the analysis, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the round that we're going to be looking at today. So first things first, Zeta is on an eco right now, and Optic are going to go ahead and split C with 3 outside garage and 2 outside long. Alright, so we'll go ahead and play out the clip. So Victor goes in, and Optic end up killing 2, and Zeta end up killing 2 in return to trade out. And after Victor sees this, he slides back in and gets traded out again. So now the information that Optic have are that there are 2 players in garage. And now they're down numbers too, right? They're 2v3 now since Victor did end up falling in garage. So I'm going to go ahead and have you, the viewer, pause the video and think about what you would do in this scenario. The bomb is on C right now. And think about what you would do in this scenario. Pause the video. I'm going to assume you pause. Perfect. So let's go ahead and talk about why I think the proper play here is exactly what they did, right? They need to go ahead and flip the map. And when I say flip the map, they need to go ahead and push CT, right? Because the information they have right now is that there's 2 players in garage and they don't know where Astra is and they're down numbers. So the reason they have to push CT here is because once they have the information that she's not CT and outside B, which you'll see them go split up and go through CT and B, it gives them the information that she's either in A short or long, which they will clear later, and then after they clear that, they'll know that she is with the rest of her team flanking without even having to see her, right? So through process of elimination. So let's go ahead and play out what happens. They do exactly that. Sky flashes garage to try and show some presence and kind of threaten that, you know, they could be like trying to fight them in garage since they are down numbers. And now they're able to safely rotate through CT and C-Link on B. And it's very important to note that they split up for a reason, right? Because they're trying to isolate a 1v1 if Astra is in fact not with her team right now. And if they get that info, even if they lose the 1v1, they get the info and they know where everyone is on the map. And then Marved can go ahead and make his plan for post-plant before, you know, the bomb goes down, right? So let's go ahead and play out the rest of the clip here. I'm going to fast forward a little bit here. So the reason why Marv smokes the bomb here before he plants when they rotate to A is because they haven't cleared short and long yet, but Sky is going to go ahead and do that in a second. And once they have that information that they're not short or long, since she came from window and she cleared all of B, she knows that Astra is with the rest of her team either in C long or garage, right? In this case, they were C long. Now, it's very important to note that why it's very good not to plant the bomb when they had all of C is because it's impossible to play time there, and it gives the defenders plenty of time to go ahead and plan out their retake and clear out angles in which they could be, right? Whereas now, if you think about it, the defenders have to rotate all the way to A through CT, right? The reason they want to go through CT is because they're up numbers right now, and Sky potentially could be outside of B, right? That's a common map strategy here on Haven, to go ahead and hear for the rotates and then pick them off while they're rotating, right? So they have to go ahead and take the long rotate through CT. When I say they, I mean Zeta, right? The defending team. And as a result of them having to take the long rotation, Zeta having to take the long rotation through CT, it takes them a full 25 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward here. For the full rotate. Here, you'll see jet die here. That's 25 seconds, right? The bomb takes 45 seconds to detonate, right? So as a result of this, they only have around, I'd say 15 seconds, give or take, to actually plan out their retake. So when I say 15, you can't just add up 20 and then plus 45, give them the whole 25 seconds because, you know, the time it actually takes to defuse the bomb. Okay, just for clarification. I'm not stupid, I know math, but you know, just for everyone else to go ahead and follow along. So go ahead and play out the rest of the clip. Now they've evened out the numbers since they're panicking and they realize they're low on time. And now since they're like low on time, they give you very good audio cues of when they're actually entering here and retaking. Breach going ahead and flashing, jumping down, Astra running out of CT, and that makes it so Sky can go ahead and play in her smoke and short, and she pop flashes off the audio cues that she gets on their retake. As a result of this, both players are playing in the smokes and go ahead and pop out of the smokes as the flash goes down when they hear the audio cues. and they go ahead and trade out here. Even if Astra actually ended up getting this kill, Zeta, they're so low on time, it would have been close. We don't actually know if they would have gotten the defuse here. So that's basically what I wanted to go ahead and show you guys today, that Optic really outplayed the rest of the teams in VCT Iceland strategically, including the Brazilian team. They actually maneuvered them hard in terms of strategy, even though I did think the Brazilian team had better aim and mechanics, in my opinion, okay? Don't roast me for that. But they really outplayed them strategically, and I wanted to go ahead and show you guys why that was. So go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more content like this, and check out my other videos too. I work really hard on them, and it would mean the world to me if you would go ahead and subscribe and like the videos, so you know I could make more content for you guys. So if you want to see anything else, make sure to leave any ideas that you have or any discussion of what you thought about this in the comments below, and I'll make sure to read every single comment. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.